All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. This is your October 2024 love reading for the placements of Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If any of this does not fit into your world, please don't try to force it to do so. Be sure to check your other placements to see if you can't put together a pretty good picture of what could be going on. If you need a personal reading, all that information is in the description box of this video. Only way to book with me is through my website. Also, there are a ton of scammers out there impersonating me. Please don't get scammed. Every single one of my personal readings is of this face speaking directly to you. So don't get scammed. Okay, kids, let's get started. We're going to look at Virgos for the month of October. So if you're open to the idea of love and you are ready to put yourself out there, or you got your eye on somebody, we're going to look at the first part of the reading, see if anything might resonate with you. Second half of the reading is going to be if you're already in a connection and you're experiencing some issues. We're going to see what could be going on with you and the future of your relationship. I've got a couple of different spreads that we're going to be doing this time. We're getting off the cross, getting off the Celtic cross. We're going to do the one who is coming in reading spread, and then we are going to do what is the future of our relationship reading spread in the second part of the reading. Okay, so here we go. Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do they need to know for the month of October? What's coming in for Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Single people. Let's see. About the person. Five of Swords. Okay, so Five of Swords. About this person. They might be going through a lot of stress right now. I think that they could have a lot of external chaos happening in their life, so they're choosing to try to not engage as much as possible. Now, the Five of Swords is typically meaning walking away from an empty battle that goes nowhere, okay? So there are no real winners on the Five of Swords. This is just about ending it, okay? So even if somebody is the winner, they're standing there alone without company, without anyone to, commiserate with or anything like that. So this is an empty battle going nowhere. So this particular person is choosing to kind of retreat. This could be the kind of person who might be a little bit on edge as they have some things going on in their world right now. So Five of Swords. Five of Swords is about this person. So the where you will meet, the Emperor card coming out, could be at a work function, could be in a function where they are, where they're working and you are a patron, or they're a patron and they're coming into your work. They could have, a lot of issues with the place that you work, and so they're coming in to, file a grievance. For some of you. So where you work, I've got Aries energy coming out here with the Emperor. So we're going to look at how. So we're going to look at how you meet. Nine of Swords. Yeah, this is a very stressful encounter. So you guys don't meet under the best circumstances, I'm thinking. I'm thinking this is something where somebody may be coming off a little bit aggressive and assertive, trying to assert some sort of power. This may be a boss for some of you. So who or what helps you meet? Somebody hurts your feelings and you're needing some solace. Maybe this person just got out of a fight or an argument and they're very upset, and you're the person that kind of helps them through this. You're the person that helps them center and ground themselves so they can focus and come out of this more ready. Okay, so when will you meet? Six of Swords, when everything calms down. When things are a little bit this is interesting. This is actually very interesting because right after the Five of Swords, we take those Six Swords and we go and we think about things. We calm down. We move on to a state of peace to be able to go over what just happened. This is about possibly, going back over again what was said, what was not said, what you should have said. Remember those arguments? Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. So the back end of this. So when things calm down and this person finally starts to get past this, there seems to be some really good communication that comes from this. I almost feel like, oh, look at this. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. We've got the Two of Cups coming out here. I think that you may actually help this person see something pretty clearly that they're able to finally conquer. This ends up coming together beautifully. Okay, Virgos. I've got Virgo showing up here. Also got Capricorn and Cancer with Aries as well. Okay, beautiful. That's interesting. So we're going to clarify. Let's clarify these cards coming out. See if I can't put together a pretty good picture of what could be coming in. So let's clarify. So the Five of Swords, and then we will clarify the Emperor, the Nine of Swords, Five of Cups, and then the Six of Swords, please. So we're going to look at these. So the who are they? Who are they? Five of Swords. Battle of their, you know, I don't want to say battle of their life. It just feels like they're done. They're tired of this. There's a couple of fives out here, meaning that they're wanting change. They're wanting change to happen. And with a 4 and a 6, which equals 10, this is about completion. 9's about being, you know, like on your way towards that. 5 and 5 is also a 10, so we've got 10, 10 out here. Can't help but look at the 10 and the 10 here on the Sun card, with it being 21, or excuse me, that's 19. 21 is the World card. Yeah. Okay. Judgment is 20. That's right. Okay. Five of Swords. Let's see. What do we need to know about the 5? How funny. The Nine of Swords and the Sun card. Do you see what I just did here? And the Nine of Swords and the Sun card. I'm telling you, if y'all see enough of my readings, you will start to be impressed with how often I do that. Okay, or my guides. My guides do that. Okay, so let's look. Five of Swords. Oh, yeah. Five of Cups is trying to come out. I'm going to take it because it's too coincidental. What about this Five of Cups? Like, they don't want to have to do this anymore. They're tired of fighting, tired of arguing, tired of possibly battling their way through their life. King of Cups. Just, they're not that kind of person, and they would rather not be involved in any of that. The King of Cups is somebody who's very emotionally and mentally balanced. I have a feeling like usually this person is very composed. This is somebody who is, you know, quite able to handle themselves very well under pressure, no matter what's going on all around them. And I feel like this has just really pushed them to their limits. Yeah, the Five of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, the King of Wands coming out here. This has really pushed them to their limits. How funny that the Five of Wands comes out. Five of Cups, Five of Cups, Five of Swords, Five of Wands. Jeez Louise. Five. Okay. Yeah, they're done. They're done feeling this way. They don't want to feel this way anymore. Okay, Five of Cups. Excuse me, Four of Cups. They don't want to feel this way anymore. Four of Cups. That's tired. That's over this. I am over it. I'm over this feeling. So you guys, unfortunately, I don't think you guys meet in the best circumstances. Let me see what this Emperor is all about. So this is the Where. Oh, here's the World card. Yes, it is a 21. Thank you for the affirmation. I like that question. Okay. Oh, thank you. The Four of Wands came out sideways. Okay. And, excuse me, the Nine of Wands came out sideways. Okay. And then the Two of Swords. So this is somebody who's going to help you see clearly, or you're going to help this person see very clearly what they need to do to be able to move forward. And this has to do with either continuing with the fight or giving up. Continuing with it or giving up. And you're the type of person who's going to be able to help them make this decision, to see clearly what their path forward needs to be. This is you kind of, I almost feel like you're coming in as like a fresh set of eyes. And I have a lot of Virgo in my chart and a lot of 6th house placement. So when I see somebody having issues or a problem, it's very easy for me as an outsider to say, it seems like this would be a common solution, or have you tried this, or what about maybe trying this approach, you know? So I think that you end up being kind of like this sounding board that helps give this outsider perspective to allow this person to see very clearly a path forward. Okay. Beautiful. And what do Virgos love, right? Acts of service. That's your way of expressing yourself through love. I have a Virgo, Mars and Venus in the 7th house, right? So acts of service, mwah, big time. Love, 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 love. Even better if I don't have to ask for it. Woo, that sends me. If somebody pays attention to little details and does little things to help you out. Woo. Yes, hunty. Okay, 9 of Swords, please. Tell me about that 9 of Swords. What is this 9 of Swords for the how? How your meeting is stressful. Oh. Yeah, 6 of Wands. Could be someplace very public. Could be someplace, you know, where they're out and about. You see them over, you know, somewhere out, somewhere crying, or they're very upset or noticeably stressed out. Could be someplace late at night where there's a lot of eyes on you. A lot of eyes on you. We've got the King of Pentacles. I have a feeling this is someplace where both of you go frequent. Both of you go very, very often. Maybe you both go there a lot, but you've never seen each other before. For some of you, you have seen them before, and this is like a different state you've never seen them in. Tell me about the 5 of Cups, please, for the what or who helps you meet. Okay, there's the 4 of Swords I thought was coming out earlier. So 4 of Swords sideways. So searching for your peace, not able really to find it. Again, not able to sleep. Probably this could be happening at night. I think this is happening at night. I think that's the reason why you're so able to notice one another, because this is like a different time of day when it's less crowded and it's easier to notice. Okay. Yeah, 3 of Cups in the reverse. 3 of Cups in the reverse, they could be very, very inebriated. This is somebody who is distraught. They are distraught. The 3 of Cups in the reverse is infidelity. This is being drunk. This is also the possibility of somebody sitting in the corner alone. Sitting over in the corner alone, crying and crying and crying. Oh, okay. Tell me about the 6 of Swords. Hello, Knight of Cups. Following your heart, right? You're giving some really good sound advice. This is you, when you meet, you're guided by your empathy and your compassion to check on this person to see if they'll be okay. Oh, 10 of Cups to see if they'll be okay. Nice. You're bringing your little sunshine, your little rainbows. Look at you with your sunshine, rainbows. 4 of Pentacles and the Fool card. Ace of Swords, shining some clarity on the situation. Hermit, Virgo, hello, showing up again. Here's the Page of Swords. I think we had, yes, the Page of Swords here. Showing somebody how to acquire the correct information to get past this. Maybe sharing some insight that you've picked up along the way that helped you in a similar situation for some of you. Okay. Okay. Little helpers. You little helpers, Virgo. I get you. I know it because I do it too. I do it too. I can't help it. There I go again. See, I can't help but help. I get you. Okay. Okay, I'm not mad at this. That's kind of what I was thinking. Unfortunately, you don't meet in the best circumstances, but I think based on the way things happen, this ends up actually being a very beautiful connection because of the kind of impact you make in that type of situation. It's very easy for people to ignore people in duress and stress. It's a lot of times just, you know, oh, I shouldn't bother them, or oh, they probably don't want to be bothered. You know, we project a lot of what we have going on inside. Sometimes scheduling, you're just like, oh, I don't have the time for that. The world is, you know how it is. It's fast, it's selfish, it's busy, it's overthinking, heavily projecting, right? So there's a possibility of you, maybe seeing something differently than you ever saw before by just being a little bit more compassionate. Let's see, what's the outcome on this? With Oracle deck. I want to see what this one has to say, and then I'm going to see what else. I'm going to pull. I kind of want to look at the Kipper, too. What else for Virgo? What about this person? What else about this person? What's another possibility? What's more possibility, actually? More possibilities. Do we have any more information to shine on this story for Virgo? Any more information to shine on the story for Virgo? What else can I tell Virgo about this situation, person? Earth sign. Mercury retrograde. So Mercury retrograde, there's a lot of communication stuff going on anyway. They could have issues with somebody from their past. Showing gold digger coming out here. We've got intuition, right? Your intuition's calling you over to check on someone. We've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy coming out with earth sign. Intuition is talking about you using your insight to be able to talk to somebody. We've got date night, narcissist, spy, caution coming out here as well. So you want to take your time and get to know this person. Coming into somebody's life in a very vulnerable state, unfortunately, is not really setting yourself up to have the best possible outcome right away. This is going to take some time. This is going to take some energy of you getting to really know somebody, doing your due diligence to really have these conversations, to ask the important questions, to make sure that, they're not completely and totally attached or still even going through these situations. We've got gold digger, narcissist. These are pretty serious issues that somebody could have gone through, especially the narcissist. I am a survivor of a 10-year narcissistic marriage myself with a actually clinically diagnosed narcissist. I know this is a common term that a lot of people like to throw around. Many people have narcissistic tendencies, but for somebody to check every single box and be a clinically diagnosed by a professional narcissist is on another level. And if you know it, you know it, right? It's the isolation, it's the complete and total lack of empathy, it's the lack of care, it's the stringing and breadcrumbing along to keep you just attached enough and then keep you wanting more. It's a lot. It's a lot. Mine was horrible. Every single thing, tick box, everything. But not only full of themselves, but having basically zero empathy, being a master manipulator, gaslight, all the things. So it's deep. It's deep, and that takes a minute, unfortunately, for that to shake off. They could be, having to go with some detachments from somebody with some very serious baggage here with gold digger coming out. They could have themselves had experienced a situation where they didn't have a lot of money or they were coming out of something. I've got intuition, date night, right? So this is going to help you get to know somebody. It's very healthy to communicate. It's very healthy to communicate. Let this evolve and see where things go. Okay, let me see what the Kipper says real quick. We're only at 19 in. What's the Kipper got to say? community. Family room, courtroom. Okay. What else can I tell Virgo? What else can we tell Virgo? One time through this deck. Anything else about this person? Anything else about this person? Thank you so much. Uh-oh. False person. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Both. Main male, main female. So this person quite possibly dealt with a karmic false that landed them in a deep sense of poverty. Some of them may have actually gone through imprisonment, literally. Others of them may have been trapped in a narcissistic connection. And I'm telling you, if you know, you know, right? If you've been through it, you know, right? Distance, horizon, and message of concern also coming out. Community definitely wanted to be out here. There's something here about this needing a lot of time to unfold and kind of let this evolve, let it dissipate, let it kind of simmer down before you invest too much of yourself. Interesting. It continues on with mature man, sudden wealth, toil and labor. So this really is the Hallmark movie of decks. So yeah, main male, main female. There's something here with them going through some very serious stuff. Could be dealing with their parents, grandparents, somebody very specific in their life with huge relationship issues, or them themselves, or their parents or something. You know, something here this person is going through is a big deal. It's definitely going to be very healthy, though, for you to take a lot of time to get to know this person and really trust your gut feelings on this. If anything inside of you feels off or funny, wait. Let it unfold. You do have caution out here saying don't jump the gun and just jump into something. Or, you know, let anyone talk you into doing something too quickly by telling you all the right things. Okay, kids, that was the singles section of the Virgo reading. We're going to jump into if you are in a connection and you're experiencing issues with your person. First of all, I am so sorry for that. Second of all, we're going to take a look and see what could be going on with you all and what is the future of your relationship. I hope y'all are liking the new spreads. Figured I needed to get off the cross, right? Oh, pair of sixes came out. Okay, Virgos in a connection, experiencing issues. What could be going on? Ace of Wands and the Chariot back in there. Okay. Let's see here. So we're going to look at the strength of the relationship. We're going to look at the challenges in the relationship. What is the lesson that you're being taught? What is the lesson your person is being taught? And the future of the relationship is the spread that we are doing today. So let's alley-oop. What is the strength of the relationship? What are the challenges? What is the lesson for my collective? What is the lesson for my collective's person? What is the future of this relationship? Switch those energies around as needed. And again, be sure to check your other placements if any of this does not fit. Personal readings are the only way to get accurate one-on-one detailed information. The Lover's card came out sideways. Okay. What is the future of this relationship with Virgo and their person? Oh. So the strength of the relationship is not good. So the strength of a relationship could be dealing with a Capricorn, also have Gemini. You guys are basically obsessed with each other. This is that energy of not going anywhere. Kind of not going anywhere, but almost to your own demise. So what are the challenges? Six of Swords. This inability to bring peace into the connection. this inability to let things go and move on. Maybe you tell each other that, you know, okay, fine, forget it. I'll drop it. Forget it. It's over. But then the next fight, you know, it gets brought up again. It's used as ammunition. Okay. So what's the lesson that you're being taught? We've got the High Priestess coming out. What's the lesson that they're being taught? Sun card. So there is this energy of this person kind of keeping some things to themselves. This is the energy of using your better judgment of what needs to be said and what does not need to be said. What is going to help the situation and what is just going to make it worse. So the High Priestess coming out here is also about basically taking the high road, on the whole thing. Stop trying to hold somebody accountable to perfection, basically, and I almost want to say, like, kind of knowing when to say something, when to not, is overall with the High Priestess. Now this person over here needs to speak up. This person over here doesn't say nearly enough, and they're probably not being very honest. The Sun card is an energy of total clarity. You can't hide anything from the sun. The sun blares light on everything. It also offers healing, right? The truth shall set you free. So this is that energy here of the Sun card, basically offering healing through clarity, through honesty. Okay. So what is the future of the relationship? Talk it out. Talk it out. Eight of Wands is a lot of initiation of conversation, but this is also about not thinking too long about this decision. Just go with it. Just go with it. I have a feeling like you know what needs to happen. And the hesitation has been basically your, could be this deep-seated need to push your agenda on the other person. Maybe you're completely fixated on the fact that you've got a better handle on how the thing should go than the other person, and they have the same outlook. And so we're all kind of butting heads. The Eight of Wands is about not thinking about it too much. It's just kind of, let's do this. Let's just do this. Let's not overthink it. Let's not wait. Let's not hesitate. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's do it and be at peace with it. Okay. Be at peace with it, because the energy of moving on and being calm is always the most helpful part of taking control over chaotic situations, or an energy of feeling like we have no control. The best thing to do is to slow down. It kind of puts everything into perspective and makes you the orchestrator of the timeline. Okay. We've got the Hanged Man slowing way down, way down. So Page of Wands, Two of Wands. So we know that we need to start communicating about the choices and decisions that we need to have. But this Hanged Man says that we're still in limbo. This is also about changing your perspective. Stop looking at everything that you sacrificed, waiting for the return of what you've put in, and start looking at it as a whole instead of investment. Look at it in the totality and what is best for everybody involved, the greater good. Okay. Yes, ultimately, self-love is the best love. That is the only way to be able to proceed forward with anything, through that generation of self and through the focus of self. But when in a partnership, it's very important to look at things from all perspectives, not just our own. And I know we get lost. We get really lost in that energy of having to convince other people that we know what we're talking about. But sometimes it's just best to let things play out as they should, right? The only thing we have control over is how we think, feel, react. And everything else is just kind of a go with the flow. And when you are in a partnership, there are two people involved. So it needs to be a compromise. It needs to be a communication. It needs to be both people. I see very successfully y'all figuring things out with the Eight of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Three of Cups, Ten of Cups, World card, Star card. Hello. Hello, there's just this energy about, you know, how do I get my person to be more supportive of me? And your person is probably thinking the same thing. The answer is you just do it. You just do it. You focus on yourself and you choose to support them focusing on themselves. And that is how the partnership operates. And by communicating and being clear with one another, not keeping too many secrets and keeping things to yourself, but also knowing when to speak and when not to speak. And then plus also not hiding things or trying to, you know, prevent somebody from knowing what's going on to, you know, protect them. This is about blatant honesty and really speaking your truth. But I have a feeling here that there needs to be some deep conversations. This could be also, you know, if this is the strength of your current relationship, this might be an issue in that you both probably have some pretty heavy things that you're needing to be able to let go of in order for your partnership to be more successful. This could be the energy of somebody seeking spiritual guidance through this, spiritual help, through spiritual ascension. This person over here could just be looking for that healing energy. This gives me the vibe of, you know, like, what is it, Alcoholics Anonymous, and then Al-Anon. Al-Anon is for the people who deal with the alcoholics. The alcoholics also have their classes, and these are the people who deal with the people who have to go to the class, right? So there's that type of possibility for some of you. And there's a lot of decisions here about, you know, letting go of some things that are hindering the partnership. I do see that it is very difficult for somebody to actually be able to let go, which it takes dedication. It takes dedication, hard work, and a lot of people involved. I don't care if you don't have people involved, but this is about like getting programs involved, telling people what you're going through so that people can hold you accountable. You've heard of accountability coaches, right? Sometimes it takes that. Sometimes it takes somebody always on you, you know, being disappointed when you slip up. And because not everybody needs to be all, oh, it's okay, do what you can when you can. Sometimes we need that, right? You see coaches getting results by getting in somebody's face and giving tough love. You know, I've heard this before also about Jesus being the prophet that he was. Do you think he was like, well, it's okay, you know, sometimes we make mistakes and he'll forgive you? He was like, no, if you mess up again, you will go to hell. It's tough love. It's serious. It's in your face. It's brutal. It's honest. You need to hear this. You need to wake up, right? So I have a feeling here, though, that somebody's going to get it. And I think it's dedication, a lot of eyes on you, and a lot of people involved. A lot of people involved. This is friends, community, getting the group involved. Right? This is also maybe distracting people so that they're not so focused on what they're not getting and start focusing on what they do have. Love, success, the ability to conquer old cycles, to be able to heal, to free yourself from the chains of your past, to be completely and totally free of this, to have things finally turning in your favor. I mean, it's difficult when dealing with those type of situations. I know, it's addictions, interferences. It's because then it turns it into, it's you, your person, and that vice, that choice, that decision, that issue, the distraction, the disturbance. You see this on Cancer Baby channel. She says Adam, Eve, and the snake. The snake is that choice. That choice that we loosely chain ourselves to. The Lovers and the Devil card are very similar in that way. Very similar in this way. This is a loosely tied yourself to this addiction. You could let yourself go, but you don't. These individuals here are there by choice as well. It's a choice, but you always have a choice. We always have a choice. Okay. Let's clarify these cards on the table. Deck. Ooh, the Modern Witch. You just sitting there looking all cute. Okay. Well, let's clarify. We're going to clarify the Devil card. Six of Swords, High Priestess, Sun card, and then the Eight of Wands. So we will clarify the strength of the relationship here with that Devil card. What's the strength of the relationship? We can clarify it here. Six of Swords, maybe. Six of Wands. Okay, here we go. Tell me, please, about the Devil card. Two of Swords. This is a failure to see the truth, but this individual here as well, pardon the fart mobile driving by. I don't know who thinks that sounds awesome, but it sounds stupid. Two of Swords. Two of Swords is about the person that is blocking love from coming into their worlds. They're blocking their soul's fulfillment, their heart's freedom, their enlightenment. They're blocking everything, and they've got a blindfold on their truth, and they're choosing to hold these two heavy swords up over their heart, when all she's got to do is set those swords down, untie the blindfold, and she can see very clearly what she needs to do. But this is somebody, again, who has loosely tied themselves. This is a failure to see the truth by the choices that you make, that put you in this crossroads of always being torn and putting yourself in a difficult decision between this path or this one, between this one or that one. What else for the Devil? The Moon's trying to come out. Look at that. The truth. Failure to see the truths, right? This is like both of you probably looking the other way for this. This could be one of you enabling the other person by just saying, oh, well, it's just the way they are. It's something they've always done. It's just always been there. That's just the way that's just, how men are, or how women do, right? It's just like blinding yourself to the truth, almost enabling. So the strength of this relationship is kind of like, it's almost like don't ask, don't tell, is what I'm getting here, especially with the Devil card sitting out there. Tell me about the Six of Swords, what the challenges. Tell me about the Six of Swords. And that's like this inability to move on, let things go. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Eight of Cups. That's emotionally checking yourself out of this. Possibly even, when looking the other way, choosing other things. And you've looked away so long that this issue has gotten out of hand. Okay, it's gotten way out of hand. What else for the Six of Swords? Like, this needs to be moved on from. This is the challenges, but it's so difficult for somebody to do. They're just not at peace with letting this go. This feels extremely difficult for this person. The King of Wands trying to come out. It's way too many. One more for the Six of Swords, please. Eight of Wands trying to come out. Lots of duplicates. What else? There's the Devil. Thank you. Yep, Magician. This is somebody who is trying like heck, like hell, like all get out, like crazy, like a mad person, to figure out what to do, how to get out of this, how to move past this. Okay. Tell me about the High Priestess. My person's playing piano. Tell me about the High Priestess, please. Yeah. Yep. So the plan here for this person is to really hold their tongue. This is somebody who may have said too much and now they're holding back a little bit. This is about really knowing when to speak and when not to speak. And I think that this is a new approach that this person is trying. Okay. This person's new approach is to just kind of be very smart about saying the right things and when to say them and when not to say them. Okay, so tell me about the Sun card, please. What else about the Sun card? Queen of Wands. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. Now, this is somebody who's very out there, very noticeable, very focused on, right? This is getting a lot of attention. That's that sun card energy, right? Nothing can hide from the sun. So this is a lot of attention and a lot of focus on this person to just kind of say, you know what, I'm not going to look the other way anymore. I'm not going to enable this anymore. This has got to change. There's some big changes that need to happen here. And the decision is ultimately dependent on, you know, what happens from here on forward. What happens from here on forward? What else for the sun card? Way over there. Nine of Pentacles. Way down the road. That's pre-Empress energy, but that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. It is not a light switch. It is not a month from now. That is not even, that's barely even 6 months from now. I'm telling you. This is almost a year long. I'm going to go ahead and say it because it's not the major arcana, but I'm going to say it's almost a year long. Yikes. Okay, I've got Ten of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Okay, Ten of Swords coming out in the reverse. Ah, that's right. Okay, Temperance in the reverse. But since that was chaotic, and I don't like the cards to go off the table, so stop it. All right. Oh my God. There we go. Okay. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. Thank you. King of Pentacles, way down the road. Way down the road. But this is hard work. This is diligence. This is, you know, fortitude. This is a very successful plan. It's a very successful plan. It's just a matter of getting on board and adhering to it. Adhering to it. What else for the Eight of Wands? Yep, getting on board and adhering to it. Okay. Moon card just wants to be out here. So to come out here, we've got also the Strength card, Ten of Swords, Four of Swords, Knight of Wands. These are very opposite of one another. These are a little bit similar in that somebody is really just kind of laying down and making sure that they've got the strength and fortitude to make the distance happen. But this is also an energy of somebody being very focused and driven on this. That Knight of Wands is figuring out what you want and knowing how to get it. And that's what that Knight of Wands does. They're laser focused. They've got this mission. They've got this goal, and they're going to hit it. They're going to hit it through courage, tenacity, and fortitude. I'm telling you, we've got the Moon card with the Lovers coming out. Holy repeats, you know, so it's a mystery. It's a mystery whether these choices and decisions are going to be adhered to. My God. Hanged Man twice, Lovers twice. So there's a real limbo situation happening for you in October. There is a lot of work that needs to be done regarding the past situation, but I have a feeling that everybody's on board to get this done. There's a lot of commitment, dedication to the hard work needed here. Six of Swords, lots of hard work. Like, it's not going to be easy. Ten of Wands, Five of Wands, splitting the difference again. But the focus and the fact of the matter is that we're all here to support one another. I think that there's a real strong energy of supporting one another, overcoming these obstacles and doing whatever it takes for however long it takes. Whatever it takes for however long it takes. I don't feel like this is the type of partnership or connection where y'all just are so done with this that y'all turn your back on this and just say, I've had it, I've had enough, I've supported this long enough, get out. No, you say, I've supported this long enough, I'm tired of looking the other way, this has got to change. I don't want to see you flush your life down the toilet anymore. I don't want to see us making poor decisions anymore. I don't want to see us not getting anything else done anymore. Whatever it is about this interruption, this intrusion, this distraction that's preventing productivity, progression, and forward progress, the greater good for the relationship. Y'all are working on it. I see very handily that you are both working on it. Okay. Let's look then. 44, 44. Nice. Okay. We're going to look at the beach time. What's going on with Virgos in a connection, in a partnership, in a situation? Ship. Experiencing issues. What else? What else do they need to know? What else? Thank you. All right. Grim Reaper. We got Paradise. Okay, so oneness. Enjoying one another. Okay, so enjoying one another. We've got growing and transcending your lives. Okay. Yes, indeed, the butterfly. Transformation. Relationship evolving into the next phase. Okay, so this has gone on long enough. We've got kisses coming out saying that this is done in a very loving, affectionate way. This is done through the energy of unconditional love. This is not done out of malice or hate. This is not done out of irritants or annoyance. This is done out of love, right? We're loving on our person. We want to support them and help them to get through this. Okay. One time through the deck, please. What else? Camera. Learning from the past. Here's a phoenix for you. Okay. So this is like learning from your past mistakes, evolving. The new phase. Transitioning, growth. Changing the mind. Changing the mind. This is deprogramming and reprogramming. It takes time. It takes time. Palm tree. It takes time to get the stability, the security, to feel this solid once again, to gain back your flexibility, to be able to move on here with the boat coming out. This is getting what you need and being able to move forward. There have been closure issues, but you guys are figuring it out. We've got passion here. There's insane chemistry about you guys wanting to hang on to this and build from here. And I know you've been heartbroken over being lied to, betrayed, hidden from, detached from, separated from this person. But I think that they are definitely promising here that they are going to evolve. They're going to help change their patterns and to be able to work on this with you or to support you working through your issues. This person is definitely wanting to get through this with you. Okay. I feel like pulling the soul's journey real fast. It's just sitting there looking at me. I rarely touch it. Let's see. What else can I tell Virgo real fast? Patience. Can you believe it? Patience came out. So, patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Divine order. We are not in charge of timelines. We are not in charge of the schedules. We are not in charge of when it happens or anyone else's progress. Okay, you have to be patient with this. Service. Hello. Remember I was saying that? Acts of service. My gosh. I feel good when I can help others. It's been my entire life with all this Virgo and 6th house in my chart. Acts of service is my act of love. We've got gratitude. See? Oh my God. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Being grateful for all situations, being grateful for the opportunity to help somebody, being grateful for the ability to recognize that and see that in somebody else. Grateful for the opportunity to grow, grateful for the chance to get to do this, to learn and figure something out. We've got trust and forgiveness at the bottom of the deck, leading to happiness and acceptance. the root of all love, right? The root of all love. So with trust, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Forgiveness, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Yes, because when we don't forgive somebody, we're blocking that space from holding love, joy, optimism, all the things that allow us to manifest good things in our life. But when we hold space in our heart and soul for resentment, anger, pain, you know, and we think it's protecting us, we're actually blocking something more beautiful from coming into its space. Just FYI. I get it, trust me, but really it does set you free. Honestly, it's not just a cliche. Acceptance, I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Happiness, that's the key to happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Okay, feeling that light feeling, you know things are aligning for you. You know that heavy feeling when your guides are telling you this ain't for you. You should probably turn around. You should get out of the boat. All the things, right? Okay, collective, I think we've had enough traffic for this reading. I apologize. It'll be the last time that happens. So with that being said, check my box for the ability to get a hold of me for a personal private reading. All that information is there. Be sure to follow me on all of my platforms to catch me live for your chance to get to ask me questions or a deeply discounted rate on one of my direct readings with you while I'm doing collectives online, or so that you just don't miss a video. I'm posting all the time. All that information is there in the description box. I look forward to seeing you all next time. Take care. All the love, light, and abundance you can possibly stand. Bye.